And what you can see is this water, it right there,
Sucking right up.
it's sucking right in, right? Now we go to the Sentinel product.
Wow.
Today we're excited to discuss our Sentinel Sealed Technology, a literal game changer in the hardscape industry. Welcome to County Materials, your source for quality hardscape and masonry products. My name's Trevor Bear. I'm the Director of Hardscapes. I'm joined here today by Nick Kaliva with Earthworks. Before we start talking about the Sentinel technology, I want to introduce you to Nick at Earthworks.
Earthworks is a second generation design build landscape firm. We're based in Western Wisconsin. We do large scale outdoor living environments, patios, pool decks, outdoor kitchens, and we service high-end clients.
I really appreciate you taking the time to be here and go through some of these technologies we're going to talk about. I can't wait to lean on your experience as a contractor and then talk about what your homeowners and your end user customers and what the benefits are going to be to the Sentinel technology in the future.
This is exciting stuff.
Yeah. Nick, let's talk a little bit about sealed pavers, what the technology has been in the past and where it's going and where we even are today with our Sentinel Sealed product.
Right. Well, let's even back up a step, Trevor. Concrete is inherently a porous material, right?
Yep.
So it needs to be protected in some way. During the installation process, there's obviously dirt and debris and all kinds of things that can mar a project or a paver. Once we leave the job site, I usually recommend that the client seals the project at some point.
I think a lot of people sometimes don't understand the amount of time you need to wait just due to the processes of some concrete curing and things like that.
Right.
In the polymeric sands that it's really a 28-day later process.
Right. We can't seal right away. They're going to move into their space. They're going to have furniture. Things are going to be in the way when we come back to eventually seal the project.
Right. And I'm going to guess for the amount of time they've waited, they want to use it right away, right? So,
Absolutely.
So you have some of that outdoor living stains that you're going to have to deal with on that side too.
So we're going to have to come in, we're going to have to pressure wash, clean the pavers off, usually wait a day for everything to dry off. We could have wind, debris, all this stuff. There's so many variables when you're field applying sealers.
Exactly. You know, and I've seen some other stuff coming out, right? I think everybody wants to help the contractor.
Yep.
And I've seen some products with what I would almost call like a primer. It definitely makes the color pop, and I think it even helps a little bit with efflorescence.
Yeah, it's a step in the right direction. I think we're moving into the space that we want to be. But that primer, it's not a sealer though, is it?
No, it's not. You still have to, when you're done with that project, you still need to clean and seal it if you want that protection. I'm excited today because it's Sentinel. You and I actually get to have this conversation about what your experience were in the past, right?
Yeah.
We've got this new product, right, that we've factory sealed with 2 coats.
Tell us a little bit about how this factory sealed product, how do they do it?
How is it different? Yeah, that's a great question, Nick. So what's really cool about this process, right? It's not new. Right? It's been in Europe for many years. We can mechanically set this face up so that it'll accept sealer, right? In the factory, in a controlled environment, at the optimal amount of time that is best to get the best looking product and the longest lasting sealer.
I can't do that on the job site.
You can't. Can you walk me through a little bit? I mean, you used this on a few projects last year.
Yeah.
Where's it helped you?
It really helps on the installation side. Job sites get dirty. To be able to just cleanly, easily wash this stuff off, that's huge. And from a homeowner standpoint, the protection right off the bat, my clients ask at the end of the project, now what do I have to do? We're good. We can use it. We can spill on it. We don't have to worry about it. All we have to do is basically rinse it off and we're good to go.
We're good to go. So we talked about this, right? We've got our installation, dirt, debris, protection, right?
Right.
And then I think we talked about this waiting 28 days. That's out, right?
Right. Yeah.
This is right to what's my next steps for care and maintenance? Nothing. Enjoy your project.
Right. Exactly. If I don't have to explain to them that there's maintenance every 2 to 3 years, you're going to have to go in and seal it, clean this, seal it every 2 to 3 years. This has become the standard for me. Now we don't even have to have that conversation. And like I said, they're investing a lot in this project. They want a premium product.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's really cool that this is coming out, and I'm glad that you and your peers are starting to see and push us to what we need. And I think this is going to be in the future. This is the standard like you already have now. Nick, I think it's really important as we're at our audience here and we're talking through this to really for them to see what's going on in this product. So what we've got here is we've got our Sentinel Sealed paver, and we have our traditional face mix Genesis product, right? What I want to do is just, let's do a little water test now, right?
It's pretty cool.
So I'm going to push these together. Here's our Sentinel Sealed product, and here's our Genesis. Right? Our face mix. So we're going to start with this Genesis, this paver. It's not sealed. And what you can see is this water, it's
sucking right up.
It's sucking right in, right? Now we go to the Sentinel product.
Wow.
Yeah, look at the bead.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is really cool, Nick. Nick, I want to thank you for joining us today. If someone wanted to find out more information on Earthworks, where do we find you?
Yeah, thanks, Trevor. You could visit our website, earthworkslandscaping.com, or find us on social media, earthworks_landscaping, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that.
Awesome, awesome. And if you're interested in learning more information on the Sentinel Sealed Technology product, please visit our website. Thank you.